smash it and grab it. That's wealth, as in having lots of money. Ron G. Holland again.
Hello, it's Ron G. Holland again. This week we're going to be talking about the Bernoulli effect, and I bet you don't know what that is, but it's how planes take off, scientific fact. Unless the wing is shaped like that, so the airspeed goes slower underneath than it does at the top, the plane won't take off. It's that shape that gives the plane the lift. Very important, the Bernoulli effect. Another thing is, you know, when you're on a plane going down the runway, unless the pilot does something absolutely specific to invoke the Bernoulli effect, the plane will just go hurtling towards the end of the runway and crash. It won't take off into the sky. He has to invoke the Bernoulli effect by pulling back on the joystick, altering the ailerons on the wings, and then the plane takes off. So that's the end of today's science lesson. What you're interested in, and what I'm interested in, is how does business take off? That's the key. Business takes off when you get the biocomputer effect working. The biocomputer effect is when you get the two halves of your brain coming together, the two halves separate, the right and the left brain coming together and working like a computer, what I call the biocomputer. And you have to deliberately invoke the biocomputer effect to make your business take off. So there are a number of principles that I'm going to talk to you about. Massive goal setting, right? When clients come to me with all of their problems, they want to raise money, they want to do marketing, massive goal setting. The first thing I get to the nitty gritty bottom of is what goals do we want to accomplish? The big goals, the small goals. We get our minds around the absolute specific goals that we've got to accomplish. Many times the entrepreneurs haven't done that. Massive goal setting. Then massive input. Once you know what the goals are, you've got to input that into the biocomputer. We do input by making up little models, writing business plans, programming the brain, visualizing it into the future. Tons and tons of visualization, tons and tons of affirmation. Massive input into the biocomputer. You have to do that to invoke the biocomputer effect. Then, once you've done the input, massive assimilation. You have to assimilate everything that you've put in your brain. So how do you assimilate all that information? Well, what we do, we take a stroll in the park, we ride our motorbikes, we swim, we jog, we have a bath, but we take time out to relax and assimilate the information. If you don't assimilate the information into the neurons at a cellular level, you'll never be able to invoke the biocomputer. In fact, the brain won't work. You'll be on one brain, the left brain or the right brain. So massive assimilation, relaxation, let the brain start working like a computer. Once you've got all that input inside the brain, and once you've started to assimilate the information, then you start getting massive output. Ideas, hunches, eurekas, inspiration. The big problem is most people, when they get output from their biocomputers, what do you think they do with it? They get the little ideas, the hunches, and they push those ideas aside. That creativity, they don't use it. People like me, successful entrepreneurs, when they come up with an idea, they immediately pounce on that idea, and then the next point of it is what? Massive action. All out massive action for all out massive profit. They turn those ideas into action. So once I've invoked the biocomputer effect and getting that massive output, then I get into action and actually write the book, raise the money, open the shop. That's what I do, and that's what I help my clients do. All out massive action for all out massive profit is the last principle in invoking the biocomputer effect. Ron G. Holland signing out. With my planes take off, my businesses take off. Invoke the biocomputer effect, your business will take off too. See you next week on Smash It and Grab It. Yes! Oh, hello, it's Ron G. Holland again. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Poor old Richard Branson,
yeah? Never mind. This is Ron G. Holland again. I've been told that I forgot to give you the link. Is that alright?